Good morning everyone, and this morning we're going to discuss for group 1 is the topic symmetry. What is symmetry? In everyday language refers to a sense of harmonious and beautiful proportion and balance. The word symmetry is the most commonly used concept in the study of reflection of images. It is often referred to as a mirror or reflected symmetry. That means a line or flame that can be drawn through an object such the two halves are mirror image of each other.
In mathematics, symmetry has a more precise definition and is usually used to refer to an object that is invariant under some transformations, including translation, reflection, rotation, or scaling. Mathematical symmetry may be observed with respect to the passage of time as a spatial relationship through geometric transformations, through other kinds of functional transformations, and as an aspect of abstract objects, including theoretic models, language, and music.
A geometric shape or object is symmetric if it can be divided into two or more identical pieces that are arranged in an organized fashion. This means that an object is symmetric if there is a transformation that moves individual pieces of the object but doesn't change the overall shape. The type of symmetry is determined by the way the pieces are organized or by the type of transformation. Mathematical object is symmetric with respect to a given mathematical operation if, when applied to an object, this operation preserves some property of the object. The set of operations that preserve a given property of the object form a group. In general, every kind of structure in mathematics will have its own kind of symmetry.
In biology, the notion of symmetry is mostly used explicitly to describe body shapes. Bilateral animals, including humans, are more or less symmetric with respect to sagittal plane, which divides the body into left and right halves. Animals that move in one direction necessarily have upper and lower sides, head and tail ends, and therefore a left and right. With the mouth and sense organs, and the body becomes bilaterally symmetric for the purpose of movement. The symmetrical pairs of muscles and skeletal elements, though internal organs, often remain asymmetric.
Symmetry in physics has been generalized to mean invariance, that is, lack of change under any kind of transformation. For example, arbitrary coordinate transformations. This concept has become one of the most powerful tools of theoretical physics. Symmetry is important to chemistry because it's undergirds essentially all specific interactions between molecules in nature, etc., by the interaction of natural and human-made chiral molecules with inherently chiral biological systems.
How symmetry started. This is about the way life evolved on Earth where, generally speaking, most species are symmetric. It's hard to tell from the question itself, but that's what I believe is being asked. The symmetry determined in 1832 by Évariste de Galois, who invented group theory to find it.
Symmetry has been a source of fascination since ancient times. In Plato's Symposium, Aristophanes argues that the origins of love lie in the search for symmetry, while Pythagoras and Theaetetus, who discovered the icosahedron, the geometric shape with 20 triangular faces, explored the symmetries of geometric figures. But it was not until the 19th century that mathematicians such as Évariste Galois, an unhappy French genius, discovered symmetries hidden in the solutions to mathematical equations.
The concept of symmetry as in shapes whose left and right halves mirror each other originated in Italy at the beginning of the Renaissance. From the outset, it was associated with the belief that nature's forms are symmetric and that nothing can be beautiful unless it too has a symmetric shape. Évariste Galois, an unhappy French genius, discovered symmetries hidden in the solutions to mathematical equations.
How do we apply symmetry?
Symmetry is found everywhere in the nature and is also one of the most prevalent themes in art, architecture, and design. In cultures all over the world and throughout human history, symmetry is certainly one of the most powerful and persuasive concepts in mathematics. Symmetry and group theories can be applied to understand molecular vibration. This is particularly useful in context of precising the number of states expected in the infrared and Raman spectra of a given compound. We will use water as a case study to illustrate how group theory is used to predict the numbers of fixed in IR and Raman spectra. We also use symmetry in social situations. We expect people to act the same in certain common circumstances regardless of many variables that may be altered.
How do you appreciate God's creation?
There are many ways to appreciate God's creation. So number one is to clean your environment, be an agent of cleanliness. So number two is go for a gratitude walk. Take a walk and make it a point to focus on gratitude, on thanking God for everything that He has done for us, everything that He has created for us. Number three, plan and plant a garden. Number four, take a picture. Capture a sunrise, a waterfall, or a butterfly dancing flower to flower to appreciate every little wonderful things that God created. Number five is spend an evening stargazing. Look up, count the number of stars, appreciate what a wonderful world we are living because of God.
We appreciate God's creation when we look how beautiful the nature is and when we how to care for it. God's creation give us food and shelter to live. We can appreciate creation of God by utilizing our resources. We can help by cleaning the nature and forest. For that simple ways, we can all appreciate what God give to us.
God's creation are very appreciable. From the patterns of different things that He created in nature is perfect and well planned. And yes, there are many ways to show appreciation for all what He created. And as one of God's creation, I will show my love and appreciation by using my knowledge and strength on caring, protecting, and be a good agent or model of kindness and cleanliness in order to preserve God's creation.
There are many ways to show appreciation to God for the beautiful earth He created for all to enjoy. Celebrate Earth Day or any activities that help to nurture His gift. Be a good child of the environment by picking up trash at your surrounding. Acting as a warrior of cleanliness is a sure way to say thank you, Lord, for the marvelous blessing of today.
Caring and showing my gratitude is the way I appreciate God's creation, but sometimes I just look around and realize that there's so many times I haven't thanked God for just all the wonderful things He put in front of us. I mean the trees, the birds, and everything. And how many times have we taken for granted at all these things? I know for me, there's been plenty of times I haven't seen the sun, the moon, the food we put in our plates every single day. So I just think that sometimes we all just need to slow down and continue to seek God, but also appreciate God's creation, what He's done for us.
Be happy for what is God given to us. Be contented. Better yet, try to imagine what God was thinking when He made wonders for us every day. Noticing the blessings of creation daily will always give you something to be thankful for. Be a responsible person who cares for plants and animals.
We can appreciate God's creation by saving our nature and being responsible on every move we are doing. We can also be thankful by living the best of our life.
Appreciation comes from within. Take a walk and make it a point to focus to what God given us. Thank God for all that you see big and small around that demonstrates the Creator's love for you. If you have a green thumb, get seeds into the ground and start up a garden or flower bed. This is a simple way to not only show appreciation but also to share His beauty with others.
So yun po, just being alive po. Kasi the fact na hanggang ngayon buhay ka pa, dun mo mas lalong ma-appreciate kung gaano kaganda at kahanga-hanga yung mga ginawa at yung mga gagawin pa niya. Habang nabubuhay ako at hanggat nabubuhay ako, araw-araw kong i-appreciate at ipagpapasalamat kay Lord yung mga bagay na nandito sa mundo. In all aspects po. Tao, bagay, hayop, o lugar. Yun lang po. Thank you po.
Counting sheep when you're trying to sleep, being fair. When there's something to share, being neat. When you're folding a sheet, that's mathematics. When a ball bounces off of a wall, when you cook from a recipe book, when you know how much money you owe, that's mathematics. How much gold can you hold in an elephant's ear? When it's noon on the moon, then what time is it here? If you could count for a year, would you get to infinity or somewhere in that vicinity? When you choose how much postage to use, when you know what's the chance it will snow, when you bet and you end up in debt. Oh, try as you may, you just can't get away from mathematics. Andrew Wiles gently smiles, does his thing, and voila, QED, we agree, and we all shout hurrah as he confirms what Fermat jotted down in that margin, which could have used some enlarging. Tap your feet, keep in time to a beat of a song while you're singing along. Harmonize with the rest of the guys. Yes, try as you may, you just can't get away from mathematics.
Again, we are Group 1. Thank you for watching and listening.
Again, we are Group 1 and thank you for watching